Swing and a miss, and KJ Jones will go down
that
spot
next consistently.
And what a curveball for strike three. And that will be a chopper over to second. Throw to first, and a bobbled. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score for the Mustangs. Davidson delivers the full count, and that one will be driven into the gap into right field. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And they're going to send to third. 3 runs scored. And it's 5-0 Merritt Island on a 3 RBI double. Merritt Island has opened it up here in the 4th inning. And Noah Knight. Swing and a miss. And that's another strikeout for Kide Adetuyi. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 1. That's another strikeout for Kide Adetuyi. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Kide Adetuyi strikes all 3 batters to retire the side. Caleb did damage to my ears. Strike 3, and Cheatham falls, and Kide Adetuyi with a complete game. And the Mustangs pick up.
Hey everybody, Caleb Brown here for the Brevard Sports Network, and I'm here with our Marcus May Foundation co-players of the game, Kide Adetuyi and Noah Knight, who had an explosive 3 RBI double there in the bottom or the top of the 4th. Tell us what you saw there, and did you think it was going to be as much damage as it ended up being?
Once he threw the curveball, I kind of sat back on it and just kept my hands through the zone. Once I saw it go down the line, I kind of figured it was going to be at least a 2 RBI double. So it felt good when I hit that, and that was big for the team.
Yeah, the Raiders seemed like they were in a bit of a shift. They kind of shifted over to the left, and you put it where nobody was. Just was that the intent to drive it that far to the corner, or is that just how it happened?
They've been pitching outside most of the day, so I think he made a mistake inside with the curveball, so I kind of just pulled it down the line and just worked out that way.
Kide, you've had an impressive 2 nights. Friday night against O'Galley, Team Viv night, and what was already an emotional game for you guys. I know you guys have been really involved with her, and it's evident on social media. You guys, just the rally point you guys have around her, and then tonight, how many strikeouts do you have tonight?
I'm not sure. I wasn't keeping count, but I know it was a good night overall. It was pounding the zone. That curveball was doing good tonight.
Yeah, that curveball had him golf swings. I mean, what makes that curveball so good?
I don't know. I think what makes it so good is the tunneling. It's all my pitches. They out of the hand. They look the exact same. So and then they think fastball, and then that thing just dives down.
You know, Coach was talking about the tournament you guys are getting ready to go up and go play up in Alabama. How are you guys feeling going into that tournament, knowing you're going to play those? Those are going to be some tough teams you guys are going to be playing.
Yeah, we were trying. Our goal was to go in undefeated, and so far we are undefeated. We have 1 more game until the tournament. I mean, if we go in undefeated, I think we have a really good shot at going 4-0. But I mean, we're playing really good ball right now.
I feel good about that tournament coming up. I feel like it's gonna be good time for the team. And it's gonna be real fun.
You guys are one of now 3 undefeated teams here in Brevard County. What do you feel you guys? Let's go as a team here. What do you guys feel the team is doing the best at right now?
I think the team right now is doing the best. Is playing together, timely hits, and I don't know, just a great team.
I think it's our pitching staff helping us out right now, especially this guy right here. He's carrying us through these wins, and we have a few players getting hot at the plate right now, so that's good for us too. But it's mainly the pitching, I feel like.
What do you feel you guys need to do better at to go where you? I mean, you want to go to that state championship game. That's always the goal. But what is the goal for this team? What is the realistic goal that this team thinks they can do?
I mean, one of my goals senior year was obviously beat Rockledge. I mean, and we did it. And so my next goal is, play the best baseball we can.
I think we can go far, make a good run in the playoffs, and I think we'll do good there.
I think you guys will too. Highlights have been popping up on the screen. And, guys, if everyone needs to know one thing, and you can't say the same answer, if everyone in Brevard County and beyond needs to know one thing about this Merritt Island Mustang team, what is it?
We're scrappy. We're going to get it done.
We play good defense on the ball, and we get timely hits.
Couldn't have said it better myself. For our Marcus May Foundation co-players of the game, Noah Knight and Kide Adetuyi, I'm Caleb Brown for the Brevard Sports Network. Hey everyone, Caleb Brown here for the Brevard Sports Network, and I'm here with the victorious head coach, Coach Dan Wydner, and Coach 5-1 win over the Raiders tonight.
Yeah, they're a good team. They're always a good team. Like I said, have been fortunate. I think they beat me 3 years in a row, and I think we have a 3-year streak. These seniors have turned the tides here. But first, I think it was 8-6 or 2-0 game. We beat Hartman a couple of years ago. That was by the skin of our teeth. I think 2 runs scored on a pass ball, if I remember right. Clinton Hurdle was there that night. Mason Denneberg was there that night. That was a special night. And then I think 11-8 last year in a slop fest, kind of error-filled game, hitting game. And then this year, dominated by the guy walking out here now, Kide Adetuyi.
Kide Adetuyi has had a great couple of nights. Of course, Friday night against O'Galley, Team Viv night. Talk about what it's like having a player like him, as he is one of our co-players of the game.
He's what we call a mower. He's like, we have mower days at Merritt Island. Batters hate it because we throw the batting machine in there and we crank it up to 90 and put it out like 40 feet. But we run into guys like that, and we got to beat guys like that if we're going to go anywhere. And he's that guy, but he's that guy with movement. Like, it's not just the speed that you have to worry about. He's developed into that. He's grown into that. He's worked into that with his body. That's what makes him a scholarship Division I pitcher. But the fact that nothing comes out of his hand straight or at the same speed, and he can run it up to 87, 88 now is truly difficult. Like, we wouldn't want to face him. No doubt.
No, he is probably one of the top, if not the top pitcher in the county right now, and just currently on fire. You guys seem to be clicking a lot. What do you think is the biggest thing this team needs to work on right now? You know, you've seen them through a couple games. What do you think is the biggest thing you guys need to work on?
Well, that's what we just talked about. We haven't really hit our stride hitting, and maybe I give them an out. I always tell them in high school that I think you need, major league guys need about 100 at-bats, spring training early on. That's why they do what they do, controlled scrimmages. I say high school guys need around 30 to 40, and they're getting there about now. Like I said, we had 2 against George Jenkins, very good staff, very good team, and then we've played 4 games. Now, these guys have played 7. We weren't even ranked on Max Preps because they don't acknowledge us because we haven't played enough games because we didn't play for 8 days, 9 days. And the reason why is because we're going to Alabama. We leave Sunday morning and play possibly 6 games in 4 days against 2 returning state champs, 3 teams with 25 wins and over last year from Texas, Oklahoma, and Tennessee. And then we play 1 team from Alabama themselves. So we have a tournament that kind of took our games away around here, so that was kind of our break. And I'd rather take a break early than take a break late when we're getting revved up for playoffs. So that was the reason for our down. I give these guys a lot of credit for jumping up after those 8 days down and running through a good Sebastian River arm and team. They've played close with a lot of teams. O'Galley on Vivian night, Team Viv night. We wish her the best of luck in their scheduled visit tomorrow up in D.C., thinking about her. And then tonight, obviously, against our rival Rockledge.
Big win against their rival, and you talked about that tournament. You guys are going to Alabama. What is playing in a tournament like that? How does that set you guys up for where you ultimately see this team needing to go?
That's why we always did the Key West trip. Key West is always important to us, and we did that for 11 years. And for 10 of them, it was a split 1-1 down the middle, even before I took over. And it was important to the Merritt Island community. We went down there. It was very hostile, like extremely hostile, and a minor league environment with sounds and music and all kinds of effects, and we enjoyed it. That got our team battle ready for the playoffs. And then last year, with really, I don't know, but we were uninvited on a Monday, but it just so happened to be after a Friday-Saturday sweep of them, so we were uninvited to their place. So we needed a new tournament because we like to test our guys, and Brevard County's great, and we play the best of them. But we want to see. So we got some guys who are Division I kids that need to be exposed to bigger audiences, and we got to see where we measure up, and that will only harden us for the Florida State tournament, which obviously is grueling in itself. So that's why we go.
Coach, congratulations on the 5-1 win for the victorious head coach Dan Wydner. I'm Caleb Brown for the Brevard Sports Network.